Hello beta. So today we are going to discuss about the basic features or the basic concepts of genetics. Genetics के basic concepts के बारे में study करना है बेटा आज हमने. So let's study the definition of genetics first. Let's know about the genetics a bit. What is genetics? Genetics is a branch of biology which deals with study of genes, genetic variation and heredity. Genes, genetic variation and heredity. Now what does this mean? इसका मतलब क्या है? Now let's study all these three terms in detail also. First of all, let's study about gene. What is a gene? Gene is the specific set of nucleotides present over the DNA which has the capacity to express itself. ठीक है जी, what is a gene? Specific set of nucleotides. Now let's study what is the specific set of nucleotides. Let's assume that this is a double-stranded DNA. This is a double-stranded DNA. Of course, our notation 5 prime, 3 prime, 3 prime, 5 prime, and of course here is present. Let's consider that this portion of DNA consists of a gene. ठीक है? So how is the gene present on the chromosome? That is the point of concern. So here we have, let's consider that these are the sequences present in the gene. ठीक है? This is the specific set of nucleotide I am talking here. ठीक है? This is the specific set of nucleotide, and of course there is a complementary strand. So complementary strand has the sequence exactly complementary to the above sequence. So this is gene. ठीक है? This is gene. Let's name it as gene 1. ठीक है? So gene 1, this is how genes are present over the DNA. This is the specific set of nucleotide. Specific set of nucleotide. ठीक है जी? Now next thing is which has the capacity to express itself into proteins. ठीक है जी? Now we know that we have studied about central dogma. Now we know one thing for sure, that this gene 1 will undergo the process of transcription as well as translation. All right, so we know after the process of transcription, here will be the formation of messenger RNA, and after the process of translation there will be the formation of proteins. So now let's name it as protein 1, because here is gene 1. This gene 1 is responsible for the synthesis of protein 1. And let me remind you beta, all the proteins all the enzymes and hormones are made up of proteins which is present in human body. Let's consider the protein which is present in our blood, the protein which makes up our muscles. ठीक है? हमारे बॉडी के मसल्स प्रोटीन्स के साथ बने हैं, एंजाइम प्रोटीन के साथ बने हैं, हॉर्मोन्स प्रोटीन्स के साथ बने हैं. हमारी स्किन जो है ये भी प्रोटीनेशियस है, केराटिन प्रोटीन प्रेजेंट होता है. हमारे हेयर्स के अंदर, नेल्स के अंदर प्रोटीन प्रेजेंट होता है. सो वी नो वन थिंग फॉर श्योर, दैट प्रोटीन इज इंटीग्रेटेड पार्ट ऑफ ह्यूमन लाइफ. विदाउट प्रोटीन ह्यूमन बींग्स आर इम्पॉसिबल टू इमेजिन. ऑलराइट, without protein human beings are impossible to imagine. Yes, you heard me right. So gene 1 is responsible for the synthesis of protein 1. All right, so how exactly gene is present over the DNA? Now you know that gene is the specific set of nucleotide, and it expresses itself in the form of mRNA and then in the form of protein. So this is exactly the gene definition of gene, specific set of nucleotides present over the DNA. All right, so now let's discuss about the next term, which is known as genetic variation. So what is this genetic variation means? Firstly, genetic variation is a result. Genetic variation is a result of something which is happening. Are you with me, please? Genetic variation is a result of something which is happening. All right, so let me clear the things which is happening first. So the thing which is happening is known as mutation. ठीक है? Mutation, and the result of mutation is genetic variation. All right, mutation leads to genetic variation. Now you have the two new terms, mutation and genetic variation. Now let me define both these terms to you. Now let's consider that here in gene 1, this is the specific set of nucleotides. All right, now let's consider that due to some factors, this okay, this is the same DNA I'm drawing here just to clear the difference. Okay, so what was the sequence? AATC, GTAG. All right, the complementary one. All right, so here is the sequence. The exact same DNA is here. Now let's suppose due to some factors or somehow this sequence here, this T here gets modified into G. This T here was replaced by G, and of course this A here will be replaced by C. ठीक है जी, will be replaced by C. Now the process happened here, that is the change in nucleotide sequence. अब यहाँ पर nucleotide sequence का change हो गया ना बेटा. The change in nucleotide sequence is known as mutation. What is mutation? Mutation is the process in which nucleotide sequences has been changed. ठीक है जी, न्यूक्लियोटाइड सीक्वेंस चेंज हो जाता है म्यूटेशन प्रोसेस के अंदर. नाउ नेक्स्ट थिंग, द न्यूक्लियोटाइड सीक्वेंस चेंज हो गया. अब इसकी वजह से क्या होगा? नाउ वी नो दैट दिस जीन 1 इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन 1. ठीक है, बट नाउ द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ दिस जीन 1 इज बीन चेंज्ड. द कॉन्फ़िगरेशन ऑफ दिस जीन 1 हैज बीन चेंज्ड. ये चेंज हो चुकी है. अब क्या होगा? नाउ दैट विल फॉर्म a mutated or the changed messenger RNA, and of course the mutated or unconfigured or changed protein. So can you tell me that this protein which is formed here is protein 1? No, we can't say that, because we have studied the process of translation. We know what genetic code means. If we change the mRNA, of course the genetic code is been changed. So that is why this protein which is formed here is not protein 1, it can be protein 2. It can be protein 2. So what has happened? Actually the original phenomena was for the gene 1 was responsible for the synthesis of protein 1, but because of mutation the configuration of gene 1 has been changed, and this leads to the formation of protein 2. Now protein 2 can be functional or can be non-functional or can be toxic to the organism, because ये फॉर्म तो ऑर्गेनिज्म के अंदर ही हो रहा है ना, किसी के अंदर. तो ये जो ये प्रोटीन 2 है ये फंक्शनल भी हो सकता है, नॉन फंक्शनल भी हो सकता है, और हो सकता है कि ये किसी दूसरे प्रोटीन के फंक्शंस को भी खराब करे. ठीक है ना? सो दिस इज द जेनेटिक वेरिएशन. ये है जेनेटिक वेरिएशन. ठीक है, ये भी हो सकता है कि ये जो प्रोटीन 2 फॉर्म हुआ है ये प्रोटीन 1 से बेहतर काम करे. ठीक है ना? एंड इट इज द अनदर प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट दिस प्रोटीन 2 इज माल फंक्शनिंग. ठीक है, सो देयर आर टू प्रोबेबिलिटीज, देयर आर टू साइड. Positive side, that the protein 2 which is formed is more improved one, or which has the functional ability more than protein 1. But there is another scenario too which leads us that this protein 2 which is formed here is malfunctioning, or it is not capable of functioning anyway. All right, so this is a genetic variation. Now what is genetic variation? That genetic variation is the change occur in gene sequence, and which leads to the formation of changed protein and changed character, of course, because we know one thing, that gene is responsible for controlling a single characteristic. Gene is responsible for controlling a single characteristic. One gene control one character. All right. So let's suppose that this gene 1 was controlling the characteristic of eye color. Let's suppose this gene 1 was controlling the characteristic of eye color. Now the color formed with protein 1 was black. ठीक है? But after changing its configuration, after changing in the configuration of gene 1, now this protein 2, this will not form the color black. It can be the color blue. ठीक है, ये ब्लू कलर भी फॉर्म कर सकता है, ग्रे भी कर सकता है. ठीक है ना? सो दिस इज व्हाट आई मेंट टू से, दैट दिस इज द जेनेटिक वेरिएशन. अब ये वेरिएशन आ गई है. एक्चुअल में बनना ब्लैक था, लेकिन वो वेरी हो गया, वो चेंज हो गया टू फॉर्म ब्लू. दैट इज व्हाट जेनेटिक वेरिएशन मीन्स. नाउ ये भी हो सकता था कि ब्लैक की बजाय, ब्लू की बजाय ग्रे बन जाए या कुछ भी और. ठीक है ना? जीन के सीक्वेंस के अंदर चेंज आएगा तो प्रोटीन के अंदर चेंज आएगा. ठीक है ना? यानी कि जीन के सीक्वेंस के अंदर चेंज आएगा तो कैरेक्टरिस्टिक के अंदर भी चेंज आएगा. ऑलराइट, सो नाउ यू आर क्लियर विद दिस थिंग. यू नो व्हाट इज जीन, you know what is genetic variation, and I hope you must know what is heredity. What is heredity? Yes, you all know about it. Heredity is the transmission of characteristics or genes from one generation to next generation. This is what it means, transmission of characteristics. For example, our parents passed on their characteristics to us. We will pass on our characteristic to the next generation. That is what the heredity means, transmission of characteristics or transmission of genes. All right, so let's move forward. I want to state an example here. All right, we all know about the concept of haploid and diploid. Haploid and diploid, you must have heard these words, of course. These are the very basic things I want to clear to all of you, because if you know all these facts for sure, then our coming lecture will be very quick. Otherwise you will stuck in these terms only. Now all right, so we all know one thing for sure, that is the DNA condensed to form chromosome. Yes, we have studied this thing in DNA packaging, that the condensation of DNA will lead to the formation of chromosome. DNA condenses itself to form chromosome with the help of histone proteins. All right, we know. So what are chromosomes? Chromosomes are nothing but condensed DNA. So you know what about the chromosome. Now let's study about the term which is known as haploid or diploid. Haploid or diploid. What do you mean by haploid or diploid? All right, so an organism which has only single set of chromosome in its genome is known as haploid. Or you can say a cell which has only single set of chromosome is known as haploid, or haploid cell or haploid organism. What is diploid? Diploid is a cell which has double set of chromosome. ठीक है ना? और एक सेल से मल्टी सेलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स बने होते हैं. तो किसी मल्टी सेलर ऑर्गेनिज्म में, फॉर एग्जांपल ह्यूमन बीइंग्स में, अगर हमारे सेल्स के पास डबल सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स हैं, देन वी आर डिप्लॉयड. अगर सिंगल सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स हैं, देन वी आर हैप्लॉयड. सो व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सेट? व्हाट इज सेट? सेट का मतलब क्या है बेटा, यहाँ पर समझ लेते हैं. ठीक है. सो वन थिंग ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट वन सेट ऑफ chromosome has all the essential information in it for the formation of a healthy individual. Let me repeat myself, that a single set of chromosome has all the information present in it फॉर द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ अ हेल्दी इंडिविजुअल। यानी कि एक सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम के अंदर वो सारी इंफॉर्मेशन होती है जो कि किसी ऑर्गेनिज्म की फॉर्मेशन के लिए ज़रूरी है, ठीक है ना। और राइट, तो सिंगल सेट जो होते हैं वो सिंगल ऐसे सेल जिनके पास सिंगल सेट ऑफ क्रोमोसोम है, दे आर नोन एज हैप्लॉइड। जिनके पास दो सेट होते हैं वो डिप्लॉयड। चलिए अब अगली चीज़ के ऊपर फोकस करते हैं। सो नाउ यू आर क्लियर विद द टर्म हैप्लॉइड एंड डिप्लॉयड। ओके, now and what will be the diploid, I'm sorry, what will be the diploid organism? Diploid organism is an organism which has two set of chromosomes, यानी कि ऐसे organisms जिनके पास हर एक कैरेक्टरिस्टिक के लिए दो ऑल्टरनेटिव इंफॉर्मेशंस प्रेजेंट हैं। जैसा कि मैंने कहा, हैप्लॉइड के पास सारी इंफॉर्मेशन है एक इंडिविजुअल बनाने के लिए, लेकिन डिप्लॉयड, फिर डिप्लॉयड के पास दो इंफॉर्मेशन होंगी। इसका मतलब यस, द डिप्लॉयड इंडिविजुअल कंसिस्ट ऑफ टू इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग अ सिंगल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक। फॉर एग्जांपल, द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ हाइट, हाइट इज अ कैरेक्टर, बट टॉल हाइट और ड्वार्फ हाइट आर द टू डिफरेंट इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग दैट सेम कैरेक्टर, and that two different information is known as alleles. I'll get to that in further lecture, but what do you mean by diploid? Diploid is a cell or an individual which has two set of information regarding a single character. चलिए, तो यहाँ पर मेल है, let's consider a couple, they are planning to have a baby. So this male is diploid in nature. This male is diploid in nature and this female is also diploid in nature, and you know the meaning of diploid now. Now as we have discussed in our reproduction chapter that male and female both are involved in the process of gametogenesis. Male is involved in the process of spermatogenesis, on the other hand female is involved in the process of oogenesis. So after the spermatogenesis process, male will get sperms, and after the oogenesis process this female will form a egg, a single egg of course, and the sperms will form in millions. So now here we have gametes, and in case of humans, gametes are always haploid in nature. Gametes are always haploid in nature. Gametes हमेशा haploid होंगे nature के अंदर. Now अब अगली बात करते हैं. Now gametes have single set of chromosomes. Now this sperm and this egg fuses together, and the process is known as fertilization of course, fuses together to form a zygote. Now this single set of information and this single set of information combines together to form a zygote, and this zygote has now two set of chromosomes, or in other terms we can say this has two set of information regarding a single character. Now zygote has two information. Now other thing which I want to clear from here, from this concept only, now in zygote we know that this male has total number of chromosome 46. Here also female has 46 total number of chromosome, but in gametes there are 23 number of chromosome each. Sperms also have 23 number of chromosome per sperm, and egg also has 23 total number of chromosomes. But now this 23 plus 23 zygote will again have 46. ठीक है, you know this thing, yes, but what do you don't know that is this sperm here from father, of course, the chromosome number 1. So here I am representing the chromosome number of father, and here I am representing the chromosome number of mother. All right, so the chromosome number 1 of father is aligned itself with the chromosome number 1 of mother. Chromosome number 1 of father is aligned with chromosome number 1 of mother. Chromosome number 2 of father is aligned with chromosome number 2 of mother up to 23 and 23. So now from this data we can say that there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. 23 pairs of chromosome. एंड टोटल नंबर ऑफ क्रोमोसोम इज 46. सो 23 पेयर हैं, ठीक है, 23 पेयर हैं क्रोमोसोम्स के. आउट ऑफ दीज 23 पेयर्स, इन 23 पेयर्स के बीच में से द क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 टू क्रोमोसोम नंबर 22 एंड क्रोमोसोम नंबर 23 ओनली. क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 टू क्रोमोसोम नंबर 22 आर नोन एज, इनको बोला जाता है बेटा ऑटोसोम्स. एंड क्रोमोसोम एंड द पेयर 23rd पेयर is known as allosome. Pair number 1 to pair number 22 is known as autosome, and the pair 23rd is known as allosome, and this is also known as sex determining chromosome or sex linked chromosome, and these autosomes are known as non sex determining chromosome or non sex linked chromosomes. Now from here we develop a concept of one thing, that chromosome number 1 of father is aligned with chromosome number 1 of mother. Alright, so you know this thing. Now beta let's draw these two chromosomes. Let me I have to erase this thing. Alright beta, so now let's draw a chromosome. So here we have the centromere of that chromosome, and these are the chromatids. Alright, so I am drawing chromosome number 1 of father and chromosome number 1 of mother. ठीक है, the chromosome number 1 of father, this is father 1, chromosome number 1 of father, and this is mother 1, chromosome number 1 of mother. Now know one thing, and keep this thing in your mind, that the information regarding a character, ठीक है ना, the character which is present on chromosome number 1 of father is also present on chromosome number 1 of mother. Chromosome number 1 of mother. You know beta, we can divide this chromosome in the form of locus. What do you mean by locus? L-O-C-U-S, locus. So let's divide this chromosome. Let's consider this is locus 1, ठीक है ना, मैं इसको L1 कंसिडर कर लूँ, locus 1, this is locus 2, this is locus 3, and this is locus 4. Okay, so again here, so this is locus 1, this is locus 2, locus 3, and locus 4. Okay, so now if locus 1 of mother consists the information regarding eye color, then the locus 1 of father must consist of the information regarding eye color. If locus 2 consists information regarding skin color, ठीक है, then the locus 2 of mother should also consist the information regarding skin color on its locus 2. Alright, so from here you know that chromosome number 1 of father and chromosome number 1 of mother carry the same information of a character, ठीक है ना, सेम करेक्टर के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन, सेम करेक्टर्स के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन प्रेजेंट होती है क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 ऑफ फादर एंड क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 ऑफ मदर के ऊपर, और सेम लोकस के ऊपर भी. नाउ लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड विद वन थिंग मोर, दैट द क्रोमोसोम्स which carry information regarding the same characteristics are known as homologous chromosomes. Yes, you heard me right. These are homologous chromosomes. All right. So these are homologous chromosomes. Homologous chromosomes. Why they are homologous chromosomes? Because they carry information regarding the same characteristics. All right. So other question: can the chromosome number 1 of father and chromosome number 3 of mother carry the same information? The answer will be no. Chromosome number 1 of father and chromosome number 1 of mother carry the information regarding the same character, but chromosome number 1 of father and chromosome number 5 of mother, except one, कोई भी हो, ठीक है ना, chromosome number 3 of mother do not carry the information regarding the same characteristic. All right. So homologous chromosome must carry. What are homologous chromosome? First of all, the chromosome which carry information regarding the same character. Also, second condition is their chromosome number should be same. क्रोमोसोम नंबर जो है वो सेम होना चाहिए. होमोलोगस क्रोमोसोम होने के लिए दो कंडीशन दोनों डिस्कस कर ली. होमोलोगस क्रोमोसोम्स क्या होते हैं हमें पता लग गया. नाउ लेट्स कंसीडर द अदर फैक्ट that the information regarding the eye color which is present on locus 1 of father and information regarding eye color which is present on locus 1 of mother, mother says that the eye color should be black. The eye color should be black. ठीक है, चलो मैं इसको चलिए कैपिटल बी से रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं ब्लैक को. ठीक है ना, that the eye color should be black, but father says that the eye color should be blue. Let's represent blue with small w, so a small b, I'm sorry, small b. ठीक है ना, eye color by father is blue, eye color by mother is black. ठीक है, so this is what I was talking about. The information regarding the same character but the information can be different. करेक्टर सेम है, ठीक है, आई कलर का करेक्टर है, बट इंफॉर्मेशन जो है वो डिफरेंट हो सकती है. एक के पास ब्लैक की इंफॉर्मेशन हो सकती है, एक के पास ब्लू की इंफॉर्मेशन हो सकती है. सो व्हाट इज दिस थिंग? सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लर्न वन थिंग फ्रॉम हियर दैट one gene control one character, one gene control one character. Okay, so here the gene present on locus 1 of both the chromosome controls the information regarding one character, that is eye color. This thing is done. Okay, but the information can be different, that is eye color from father is blue and eye color from mother is black. So what is this? This is the different version of same gene. जीन तो बेटा आई कलर की ही है ना, जीन तो आई कलर की ही है, ठीक है ना, दोनों के पास, लेकिन जीन्स की कन्फिगरेशन और जीन का आप कह सकते हैं वर्जन वो डिफरेंट है. ठीक है ना, फादर के पास जो आई कलर की जीन है उसका वर्जन ब्लू है, मदर के पास जो आई कलर की जीन है उसका वर्जन ब्लैक है. सो द डिफरेंट वर्जन ऑफ सेम जीन इज नोन एज alleles. So what are alleles or allelomorph? Alleles or allelomorph are the different version of same gene. All right, so let me write it here about the alleles. Okay, so here only alleles or allelomorph, पूरा नाम लिख देते हैं allelomorph. What is allelomorph? Different version of same gene और करेक्टर. ठीक है जी, अब आपको होमोलोगस क्रोमोसोम्स क्या होते हैं पता लग गया, अलीलोमॉर्फ क्या होते हैं पता लग गया, जीन्स का पता लग गया, जेनेटिक वेरिएशन और हेरिडिटी का पता लग गया. दो चीज़ें रह गई, वो कौन सी, वो समझते हैं. आई कलर इज ब्लू हेयर एंड आई कलर इज ब्लैक हेयर. ठीक है, नाउ दे कैरी डिफरेंट इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर द सेम करेक्टर. ठीक है ना, दिस इंडिविजुअल हेयर, ये जो जाइगोट के अंदर की ही बात कर रहा था मैं, ये क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 फादर का, क्रोमोसोम नंबर 1 मदर का. इसी जाइगोट से जो ऑफस्प्रिंग बना, जो बेबी बना, उसके अंदर ये दो क्रोमोसोम्स हैं. ठीक है, Now this baby carry two informations for one character because it is diploid, that is very sure. But here the information regarding the eye color is black and information regarding the eye color here is blue. So different information for same character. So an organism which carry different information for the same character is known as, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं heterozygous. What is heterozygous? Heterozygous is an organism which carry different information for the same character. So that is okay. Now if the skin color information regarding from the father is of white, let's represent it as capital W, and information regarding the skin color from mother is also white. Now this condition, here in this condition, the information regarding a single character is same information for single characteristic from both the parents. Now the organism which carry same information for a single character by both the parent is known as, उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं बेटा homozygous. All right, so now you are clear with this term. What is genetics? What is gene? Genetic variation, heredity, haploid and diploid, heterozygous, homozygous, homologous chromosomes and allelomorph. ये सारी टर्म्स आपको क्लियर हो जानी चाहिए तक. तो जो डेफिनेशंस हैं heterozygous की और homozygous की, I'll write it down. So please note it. After the lecture you will get a screenshot of this, okay? So otherwise I will write in description. So this was all about the basics of genetics. So you must know these things to continue with the further chapter. So this was it for today, beta. Thanks for joining.